Hello, strong people. Week 2, day 1 of Northeast Regionals prep. Battle at the bridge. Another pressing day. We have a 7 rep max on log, strict, clean and press away. And then 4 sets of 7 at 255, I think, axle clean and press. I was really hoping we'd go up in weight and not up in reps on axle clean and press, but it's not what happened. So sets of 7 clean and press. I'm really upset about that. I do not want to do that, but it doesn't really matter what I want to do. It matters what I need to do. So I need to practice axle cleans. So that's what we're going to do. Not much else to say, really. I really wish I could open up this garage door over there because it's going to get warm in here. It is warm in here. But I can't have that door open and press in here at the same time, at least on my platform, because I would hit the garage door. So that's not an option. But we do have this door open, so that's, it's better than nothing. Get some sort of airflow in here. Not much, but some. All right, that's about all there is to it. This show is not too far away, like a month and a half, like 5-6 weeks out or something like that. So we got some work to do. But that's really about all I got. So let's just move some weight. Oh, God. Pressing is done. I meant to check in after log clean, or the log strict press, but I forgot. So here we are after all pressing. Log clean press went well. I made a smart decision. I wanted 320 today for my 7-rep max, but I went with 310 because I failed last week's 300 for 10. So I went a little bit lighter. I don't know. It's tough to say if 320 would have been possible. If I would have on rep 3, I almost botched it. I lost it forward a little bit, made the rep harder than it had to be. If I would have done that with 320 on it rather than 310, I don't think I would have pressed it. So smart move going 310. I just wanted to not fail that tonight. So I'm very happy with that. Going into axle clean and press. Oh my God, sets of 7 cleaning every rep on an axle. That's miserable. I could go to bed right now. After every set, I felt the need to throw up more and more. And I haven't yet, but that doesn't mean I won't. So I might actually. There's something about cleaning and pressing a rep every time. It's just bad. Log, axle, whatever it is. There's something about it. I don't know what it is because I don't feel that way for like any other cleaning or not. Sorry, I can't think straight right now. I don't even know where I was going with that. To me, cleaning and pressing every rep is just awful. I don't think I've ever cleaned an axle for 7 reps in a set in my life, and I did it for 4 sets tonight. And I legitimately almost didn't do that 4th set. I was like, I feel like I'm going to die right now. And I was like, you probably won't, so let's do it. And I was right. I didn't die, so that's good. That's a win. Cleans felt good. They felt smooth. This is also light enough to where I don't need to be perfect. Next week's quite a bit closer to comp weight. Next week should be 20 pounds heavier, I think, than what we have tonight. So, every time you go a little bit heavier, there's less room for error. If you're at 100% of your max and you have a little wiggle or something isn't quite right, you're probably failing that rep. But, if you're at that like 50, 60% range, you can do a lot of stuff wrong and still get it right. The rep won't look as smooth or feel as good, but you can still move it probably. With that being said, try to make them good. The less mistakes you have at lighter weight, I think the less mistakes you have at a heavier weight. So it's kind of like, practice the way you play. Don't let yourself be sloppy in the warm-ups or on just sets of lighter weight in general, because, being sloppy in those weights, you're probably going to be sloppy in the heavy weights. So try to avoid that. Make them look pretty. Make them move smooth. I need to get some water or something in me. I'm not feeling good. All right, I think I ran out of all my brain power right there, so I'm just going to pause this and do some accessories or throw up or something. We'll see. All right. I didn't record my lat pull downs because I didn't want to. I did throw up. That did happen. I feel much better now, though. I was drinking a lot of water in between sets, and I don't think my stomach liked it very much. So I feel better now, though. Anyway, time to... I've been being nice to myself. I've been actually unloading my weights. So I have my deadlift bar ready to go for tomorrow. Have my bumpers on the inside. Got it all out, ready to go. So that way I don't hate myself as much tomorrow when I come in for deadlifts. Because putting on the suit, getting things ready, leaning over in the suit, it's already tough enough. Let's just get it set up so it's not so bad tomorrow. I don't know what I have right. I think it's the reverse fly stuff and then some front raises. We'll go with that. Do I want to cross these over? We'll cross them over. I hope you get a good view of my back. Hope I don't hit that wall. Oh, some stuff popped. I think I did an extra rep or two there, but I don't think I made it very challenging, so I need to grab a little bit more band tension on those ones. I've made a grave mistake. I am out, or I have one more of my no strip things. I don't know if I mentioned, but this no strip, it's magnetic, and there's little metal discs on like a Band-Aid like material that sticks to my nose. And I only have one left, so I need to buy more. That's really about all there is to it. They have a subscription feature. I should do that because it would probably save me money. But they also have bulk options. So I need to look at the difference, because sometimes I wear these, maybe a day or two at a time. And that's only like if I'm not going anywhere. Like if it's Friday night, I've just showered, and they stay on in the shower pretty good. So if I'm, if I have to be up early the next morning, if I'm working like overtime, I'm not going to throw on a new one just for that. So I'll shower with them. They keep sticking pretty well after that for the most part. And then, keep them on overnight, wake up. Because at night is when I really, really want them. I almost didn't wear one the other night. And I laid in bed. I was like, what is happening right now? I was like, I'm going to die. I didn't, because I went down and got one. No telling what could have happened if I didn't get one. Oh, I get a really good pump from those. It's not exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. It's a variation of what I'm supposed to be doing, but I like that one more. It doesn't really, I know that's not a great excuse always, but all right. A little bit less talky. I think some people have a tough time targeting their rear delts. And I would say I was in that same boat a while back. I've not felt that way in a long time. I'm trying to think of what, I've done a lot of these. So one of my big warm-ups for any overhead press is I do I'll just grab a band here and do some banded pull-aparts. And I envision it like I'm setting my back on a bench. So that's really the only thing I think about whenever I do them, and it seems to help. So that's essentially what I'm doing right now. Oh. All right, on to the next set of this. Get a little bit more band tension. All right, I got one more set on each of these. So, a few years back, was it last year? The log that Bobby Thompson broke the American log press record on was up for sale. The guy tried to sell it to Bobby or give it to him or whatever. I don't know exactly. But Bobby didn't get back to him, so he still has it. And it crossed my mind the other day. I was like, that'd be really cool to have that. Like, number one, it's a Slater log, which if you don't know, are the logs they use at like all major competitions. At least I believe. I know Any show put on by Rogue that has a log, that's a Slater log, made by Steve Slater's son. Actually, not too far from here, a few hours away in Ohio. And those logs are worth. There's certain price ranges for the bigger the log is, like 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, 9 foot, whatever. And I don't know if it's 8 or 10 is the biggest one he makes, or at least that he has listed on his website. It's either 8 or 10. I find it hard to believe it's 10. It's probably 8, but I could be wrong. It's listed at like $15.75. And yeah, that's expensive, of course, but remember, they're hand built by the same guy who makes them for a lot of the World's Strongest Mans, anything by Rogue, like I said. So I think they're well worth it. And that's what Bobby Thompson's, this log is. It's a Slater log. And I think it's a little bit fancier, maybe a little bit bigger than most of the standard ones that he just sells to the public. So, of course, it's worth more in that way. And then because of, its history, Trey Mitchell's touched it, Rob Kearney's touched it. I think Wesley Claiborne might have been there that day. And then Bobby Thompson, of course, set the record on it. So it has that attached to it. And it's probably an unrealistic goal at this point, but I think it would be awesome to break the American log press record on that log. And that's kind of out there. Like, I don't care about records too much. That would be a cool one to have, but I'm obviously quite a ways away. But it would still be cool to have a piece of American strongman history. And it's out of my price range right now. I just don't have the room for it, nor would I be able to purchase that right now. There's other stuff I need first. And of course, with us, putting a garage in or whatever, there's some funds that I need to allocate to that as well. So not going to happen, but it would be so cool to have. It would be. I would love that. I would never get rid of it. Unless, I fell on hard times and needed the money or something, but very unlikely I'd ever get rid of that log if I were to actually get it in my possession. And I would use it too. It wouldn't just sit there. I would use that thing. Oh. So if any of you are looking to donate, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Do not do that. I do not need it. But my birthday is coming up. Just saying. I'm serious. Don't. What I am doing is I'm trying to sell some of my weights to make room for some more weighted out brand plates, which, if you don't know, I am an ambassador for the company. I have a coupon code. So if you want some, I have a code. It's GUSSY5. Gets you 5% off. And they truthfully are my favorite plates. There's a reason I'm buying more of those new plates versus buying used older plates. Even though, of course, used older plates are going to be cheaper. They are not the same quality. And storage, usability, they're just, the weighted out brand plates are just so much better. And in my world here, I guess, I need some thinner plates. And because I don't know exactly what I can fit on this bar without, using regular plates. Plus, this is just a guess. Battle at the Bridge, Northeast Regional. I'm guessing we're going to have to use some kilo plates, because if you've seen the video of me attempting 800 pounds down there, I got to about here, and then the plates fell off each side because there were just no, we didn't use any thin plates. We used just all Titan Fitness brand 45s and a bumper on the inside. So we're going to have to do something different when we get around that probably 765 mark, just to get the plates to fit. I don't know what the plan is. It's not my job to know, but I expect to have thinner plates. So there is a big difference in training on thin plates versus, like deep dish. The bar will bend more with a deep dish, as the plates get closer to the end of the bar will bend more. And if you have thin plates, it won't bend as much because they don't stick as far out. I hope you like my heavy breathing and grunting. It's what you're all here for, right? All right, it's late. I've been out here too long, so I'm gonna call the video there. I think I have one more, maybe try exercise. I could be wrong, and a little bit of core, some banded pull downs, I guess you want to call them. But until next time, deadlift day tomorrow, and dentist appointment in the morning. So a little bit out of my routine, but we'll make it work. So until next time, go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.